So today we're going to be continuing with the Pokemon theme. I'm going to be building a Pikachu model here. I just got to get it out of the box, and then we'll get started. Probably should have done that beforehand, but it should be okay. Just going to pop this out. There we go. Plastic is a little sturdy here. It's kind of tight around the box, but it should be all right. So we're just going to wiggle it on down and open this up. All right. There you go. We'll probably get through the Pikachu today. We might move on to something else as well. We'll see. We probably will. We probably will either do like, I've got a couple other Pokemon models that we might do. I've got a Scorbunny, a Ho-oh, and a Bulbasaur. So we're gonna see what we can do, what we can finish. I really like these models. I had built a Greninja a couple days ago. Whoa. I just knocked him over, actually. I built this Greninja a couple days ago, and I thought it was a really fun kit to make. And so I decided to just go and get some more Pokemon kits, just because they were a lot of fun. So I went and grabbed a couple more. They're not that expensive, actually. These kits that I just got, they were about $12 Canadian each, which is not too bad. And the nice thing too about them is that yeah, you don't need a whole bunch of tools. Don't need a whole bunch of tools for them. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I need the front of his face and the back of his head. So we'll see how this goes. There's not actually a lot of stickers on this one. Sometimes they do include stickers, and there's only like what, 4? So that's really nice. I'm not a huge fan of when they have a ton of stickers, but it's cool when they just have a couple. The nice thing is, again, all of the different pieces are individually molded in different colors. So that's pretty cool. Welcome, everybody. We're just getting started here. Hope you're having a good one so far. I just need to grab one more piece here, and then I think we should be good to get started. Looking for A29. Hey, welcome. I see. Okay, so I'm getting his face assembled here. Getting his face assembled. So chances are this kit is it's a fairly short. It's a small kit, so we'll probably move on to a couple others tonight as well. But yeah, I've been really enjoying these kits, just making them. They're really fun. They're simple. You don't have to do a whole lot with them, really. You don't have to be an expert either. So, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. Thankfully, too, these pieces came off really nice and clean. So I can go ahead and pop these in, and we should be good to get started. Just need to figure out how to get this in properly. There we go. All right. So yeah, these are really cool kits though. I really enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. Uh, and the fact that they're cheap too, you can just kinda, like, hammer out a whole bunch, and, yeah, it's pretty cool. I was hoping that they had a kit for Ivysaur, because Ivysaur is one of my favorites. I just have a soft spot for him. I don't know why, but, I don't think they have made a kit like that yet. I just need to figure out, is this the right angle? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. So just snap in his face pieces like this, and we're good to go. And so the nice thing again is that yeah, all the pieces are already pre-colored and molded, so you don't have to worry about like doing any painting. If you want to, you can. I've seen some people paint these, but it's not mandatory. It's not like a you have to do it, otherwise it's going to look bad kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. Um, there we go. So yeah, the other day I made a Greninja. I thought that one was pretty cool. You can see he's got some clear pieces to him as well. His tongue is flexible. You can move his feet and arms. So yeah, pretty neat. So just gonna continue on here. But yeah, hope everybody is doing well today. It's a long weekend here this weekend, so that's pretty nice. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, the weather is nice. Everything's good. What are the pieces that I'm looking for here? I'm lost. Oh, okay. There we go. So I needed these pieces, but I couldn't read the numbers here, which would probably help if I could read. That'd be that'd be a big help. There we go. But yeah, sometimes you just got to be careful as you're doing these. That's always what trips me up, is if I don't read things properly. You have some rare Pokemon cards. Cool. Like what? I want to collect some Pokemon cards. I do want to, but I haven't collected anything in quite some time. I was really into collecting like the first gen when they first came out, and that was a lot of fun. But I never got into playing like the actual Pokemon card game or anything. But I feel like that's a rabbit hole. You go down that rabbit hole, and it's opens up an opportunity for sinking a lot of cash, sinking a lot of cash into that. But it's a lot of fun. I love card artwork. I think card artwork is really really cool. I'm really looking forward to. They have a new like Pokemon card game app that's coming out. I think in October. It's either October or November. But the thing that I'm most excited for is that you should be able to actually like click on each card, and you should be able to explore like the artwork further than what you can see on the outside of the card. So it almost becomes like a 3D kind of like display of each piece of artwork. And I think that's really exciting. Like that's probably the most excited I've been for Pokemon cards or anything like that in a very long time. Um, just because, yeah, the main thing for me is just I love the artwork. The artwork is what's really exciting. And not just the artwork, but like there's something about when you actually Oh man, my favorite Pokemon card. Um, I don't know if I have a specific favorite Pokemon card, but like for me, I really like when they do like the combo cards where it's like one card is showing like one perspective and another card is showing like the opposite perspective. Like sometimes they'll do it like with a Pokemon and their trainer. I think those cards are really cool. And then um my favorite character. Ooh, that's also a tough one. Um like right now, I've had a soft spot for Ivysaur recently. I don't know why. Um but yeah, they've Ivysaur has just really been a big favorite of mine recently. In terms of like other Pokemon though, I've always kind of liked Jolteon a lot. I mean the evolutions are always popular with everybody. Um what else? Oh, hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Um oh, you know what? Another one that I really like is Pangoro. I really like pandas, and so having a fighting panda type is always fun. It's just his like angry looking face and like he's so huge. I find that pretty charming. Now, this is tricky because these stickers are so tiny. This is the one thing that can sometimes be a little difficult is trying to get these stickers on. The nice thing is like the glue isn't like super sticky. So like if you mess it up a little bit, you can usually lift them back up and you can also kind of shift them around on the piece of plastic as well. So if you need to, you can kind of just give it like little adjustment nudges. So that's pretty helpful. There we go. Actually, that actually looked pretty good. I'm impressed with myself here. I'm impressed. I did some slight nudges, and yeah, it actually worked out quite nicely. How about you? What's awesome. Glad to hear it. I'll be streaming for a couple hours today. Do you have a favorite Pokemon or a favorite grouping of Pokemon? I feel like the one thing that's really really cool is that like whenever I'm not sure if you've seen, but um whenever they do like Pokemon polls, they always have like there's always at least one Pokemon where someone's voted is that's their favorite. And so it's always exciting like when you um oh Ho-Oh, really? Oh, that's exciting. Well, I guess we know which one we're gonna do next. We have another one right here. Um, I'll crack that one open next then. Um, but yeah, Ho-Oh is really cool. Um, I actually used to be a Lugia fan for a really long time, like a really really long time. I was like 100% faithful to Lugia. Um, And then I was like, "You know what? I actually really like Ho-Oh." And the main reason why I like Ho-Oh so much is because in the anime um, when they first see Ho-Oh, I really liked how he had, like, the rainbow effect and, like, oftentimes on the cards, they do the rainbow effect too. I don't know, I just think that's so cool. I don't know, I just have, like, this huge soft spot. So but it's funny too because every time I play, like, a new game, I end up, like, falling in love with a different Pokemon or a different grouping of Pokemon. Yeah, Lugia is cool too. Lugia is definitely cool. Lugia is definitely cool too. Can't complain. Those are like just really nice designs overall. Oh no, Pikachu's tongue got a little bit creased here. Oh, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Nice. Actually, here, one thing. It's funny that you mentioned Ho-Oh as well because I just got this postcard that from like an art convention, and it's this beautiful Ho-Oh postcard. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but it's really nice. Oh, your sister loves Lugia? That's funny. I really hope that they do a like a Let's Go version of the Gold and Silver games. I feel like that'd be really cool. I feel like that would be extremely exciting. I wasn't like, yeah, I really love that art. I don't know what artist drew it. I feel like, oh, actually, it's on the back here. This is the artist, but yeah, really nice art. Hey, Sam, welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, I wasn't huge on the Let's Go games. Um, at first, I kind of thought like, oh, I don't know, like it's kind of like more like Pokemon Go. It seems a little bit more casual, but then the one thing that like really drew me in was the fact that whenever you were doing fights or any like battles or anything, all of the backgrounds were like kind of modeled and they looked nice. Um, and around that time, there was a lot of like simplifying of the Pokemon games. So in that way, I kind of thought it was cool. But I actually haven't finished those games. I should actually go back and get around to finishing them at some point. All right, for sure. No worries. Yeah, some. Literally the second I started the stream, uh, we got a whole bunch of randoms. We had a couple of random like I don't know if they were bots or just like people posting random messages, but it was very interesting to see. We got another burst, and I'm very curious if it's because I specifically went for another Pokemon build today as opposed to a Gundam build. But yeah, I'm really curious to test it out. I don't know where the draw comes from, but it's pretty neat. I'm glad that the stream is getting recommended to people, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. So it's very interesting, though. Yeah, don't know how the algorithm works, but it's cool to see. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, all good. No worries, man. Um, but yeah, Sam, hope you had a good weekend so far. It's been pretty good here. Um, didn't get up to too much. Didn't get up to a whole lot. Mainly just been hanging out, but it was a nice slow weekend. So, no, I haven't yet actually. Well, I guess technically yes. On Friday I did. Uh, or geez, what day is it? Is it Sunday? Yeah. So on Friday I did. Yesterday I didn't. Yesterday I had a bit of a stomach ache, so I didn't really feel like doing a whole lot of anything. But Friday, I got up to some exercise. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I don't usually do a ton of well, lately I've been mixing model building, but I do a lot of like gaming as well. So we do like usually like a mixture of gaming live streams, and then I've been trying to mix in some yeah, model building as well. Um I haven't been doing a whole lot of model building. I got really into it a while back, and then I put it on the back burner for a while, and so now I'm trying to get back into it. And I figured, you know what? Let's mix both hobbies together. Why not? So, my next stream is tomorrow. I stream from Sunday to Thursday, so I take Fridays and Saturdays off currently. But otherwise, I'm streaming every night around the same time. Um, we also have a Discord as well, if anyone wants to join that. It's not in the description of this video, of this live stream, but if you go and click on any of the other recent live streams that aren't like model building, it should be in the description. All right, I will. I will remember Hockey Kid. Yeah, ideally, like, really, we just want to have like a super chill stream. Like, the main the main thing for me is I just want to have like chill streams where everybody has fun. We just hang out, play some cool games, maybe build some models. Might give Lainey PTSD. Why is that? Sounds good. See you in a bit. What what will I do to Lainey? Why would Lainey be upset? I think I saw that she left a message saying that she was sad that we were almost done with Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, right. That's right. I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Dude, you have a good memory. I completely forgot that she mentioned that. Jeez. Yeah, she's tough, huh? Oh wow, that like slotted in so smoothly. I like put that in and just like boop. That's crazy. Um yeah, that's so funny. I don't think she would mind. I think she'd be excited. She sounds like she loves hockey. She sounds like she lives and breathes it, so that's pretty cool. I've never been like a big like sports person. Well, that's not true. I like when I was a kid, I did play like soccer a whole bunch. And I liked it, but I felt bad if I ever hurt somebody by accident. I felt so bad. Like I felt so guilty. And the irony is like the other kids didn't care. Um Hey LA. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. But yeah, like when I was playing soccer, like and we were just kids too, right? Like it was like a bunch of 8-year-olds. But I just felt so bad. Like if I hurt somebody by accident, I was always like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" Whatever. I'd like help them up and all this stuff. And then like I'd do this and then they'd immediately just like push me to the ground and then like be like, "Let's play." So I was too sensitive, I think. But I wish I had discovered like skateboarding as a kid because I feel like skateboarding is so um like is all like individual and like um everybody's just trying to like do better and like better themselves every time single time they go out. And so for that reason, I think it's just really cool. Um I like the fact that like you're always trying to do better. And then whenever somebody pops off and does something cool, it's like everybody's there for them and they're like, hell yeah, man. Like that's sick. Uh, so I really like that. I'm pretty excited too that skateboarding is getting like bigger as well. Like it's been in the Olympics now and stuff. Oh man, LA, tired, huh? Did you have a long day? It's a long weekend. Hopefully you get some rest, man. All right. So we got some little toes here. Oh man, he's got little toe beans. Look at these little grabbers. I had to start drinking coffee. I wasn't like a big coffee person. Like I drink it like casually, like if I just wanted just something tasty to have, you know. But I had to start drinking coffee once I started working because I was having such a hard time in the mornings. So I like limit myself to like half a cup of coffee, just enough just to get me like over the morning tiredness, and then I'm good. So I just like barely give myself any caffeine, just enough just to perk myself up, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. Then I drink decaf. Whoa, you started drinking coffee when you were 9. Wow. I think I started drinking like the closest thing to drinking coffee was probably like maybe when I was like 13 or 14, but it was more like a treat, not like I'm gonna go and seek out a cup of coffee kind of thing. Um, but yeah, how odd. I have to assemble this other foot separately. I wonder why they did it like that. There we go. He's got 4 feet, 4 feet going on. Oh, okay. And whoop, we're assembling the head now. Let's see if we can get this on. How does this slot in? There we go. Oh, nice. Nice little snap. There you go. Yeah, it can't hurt to try and cut back on coffee if possible. Eventually you'll be less affected by it and then you won't have to drink as much probably. All right, it's telling me on the next step to put the pieces together slowly and carefully. So I'm going to read the instructions very carefully so I don't mess this up. Don't have a repeat of last time where I like completely get pieces stuck together. I have to pry them apart. Hey, thank you very much. Oh man, you have a cat? Oh, that's cute. For a long time when I was a kid, we weren't sure if I was allergic to cats or not. So, um, I have never had a cat, or at least not like in my childhood or adult life, but I don't think I'm actually allergic. So I'm kind of like, maybe one day, maybe I'd like a cat. Right now I have 2 dogs and they're very cute, but dogs are definitely different than cats. Like they're a lot more needy. They're like little toddlers, but it's sure nice having them around because you come home and they get excited and they're all happy to see you and like they're wagging their like dumpy little butts around and Never wanted a pet because of responsibility. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, I feel like if I was living completely on my own, I feel like taking care of a pet is, like, it's definitely harder if you're just doing it by yourself. But if you have, like, a group of people all taking care of them at the same time, then it's not so bad. Everybody just shares the responsibility. But, yeah, 8 likes. That's exciting. I'm glad people are enjoying the stream. All right. Got another part I gotta pop out here. Your cat sits on your foot and then does a side eye. Oh, that sounds adorable. Yeah, I had to mute a couple people because they were posting spam about I don't know, like just random spam. Ooh, fruit fly came out of nowhere and just attacked my face. Oh no, go away. There's a little bit of excess plastic here that I gotta get rid of. It should be okay. Oh, it's all good. No worries. No worries. It was handled. It was handled. Okay, so I gotta be real careful here because I don't want to mess this up again. All right. So it looks like this goes into where? How does this connect? Oh, this might be the wrong piece. Okay, wait, let's just double check. Yeah, I think it's the wrong piece that I grabbed. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna need the snips for this. But yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well today. We're gonna be building a Pikachu and then probably a Ho-oh in a bit. Let's see here. Is this good? Yeah, it's probably good. I was tempted to buy like a giant Magikarp model, but the store that I was at, they wanted like $50, and I was like, ooh, that's a lot for one model. That's probably going to take like not very long to build. So I was like, maybe next time. We'll hold off. We'll hold off for now. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. So this, oh, that's interesting. It like slots into here like this. Something like that. How does this go? Oh no, okay. It slots into here like this. There we go. I see. I see what we're doing now. And then you sandwich it like so. Very cool. Yeah, it's like a giant Magikarp. It's like it was huge. It was huge. Like I think like in total it was probably like the size. I'm kind of twisting here, but it's like the size of this whole mat. I'm pretty sure that's the size of that Magikarp. There you go. Got a tail going on there. That is cool. And then I think... Oh, I see. I need to add a sticker, it says. But I don't understand why I need to add the sticker there. Okay, so I actually have to pop this off real quick. Oh, I see. That's why. We're going to add a sticker here. Just so it covers up that line. Okay. And so once we add the sticker, I think we're basically done this model. It was a really quick build. I guess that's why it says quick on the box. That's all right. Took only 35-ish minutes. It's not bad at all. All right, let's try and get this on first try, not mess it up. Ooh. I think it wasn't like a spurt of like 50 or anything like it was last time. I think the peak was like maybe like 14, 15, something like that. Okay, let's see. Can I get this on? Uh-oh. Part of it stuck. I didn't want to stick it onto this side yet. There we go. How am I going to do this? I don't want you to stick down. Funny. Okay. Okay, actually that I think did the trick. There we go. Heck yeah. There we go. But yeah, I think just for today it was like it peaked at like 14, I think, right at the beginning. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Now we have a completed Pikachu. I kind of like this pose. It's like he's doing his like action running pose. It's pretty neat. All right. Well, that was a nice and quick one. So I'm gonna put the extra runners away. I'll get started on the next one. There we go. Just gotta open this one up. There we go. They've got like plastic bands over top of the boxes, which makes them a little awkward to open. I could just cut them, I suppose, but that's fine. We got them. So this is the next one that we'll be doing here. So we'll be doing this one, and yeah. How many do I have? I kind of went and got a couple more. I found I was at it was basically like a dollar store type of shop. Not quite a dollar store, but it was like a cheap-ish like house goods store. And they had these for like 12 bucks. So I got a couple of them. So I was like, at 12 bucks, that's actually a pretty good deal. Normally the ones around here in like some of the hobby shops and stuff, normally they ask for like 20 bucks. So I was like, that's like half off. So I picked up a couple because it seemed like the stream enjoyed it, so I figured why not. Ooh, this one is interesting. This one actually comes with like a lot of parts, a lot more than I thought it would. Ooh, we're stuck here. Okay, he's gonna flop over. Only burst for building? Yeah. I feel like it's just something fun to do every once in a while. We'll probably when we do like building streams in the future, it's probably gonna be more Gundam streams just because those take longer to build. These kits, as you can see, are really, really fast. Like it only took about like 30, 40 minutes to build one. So they go through. You can go through them pretty quick. Whereas the other like the Gundam kits are a lot more complicated. So they cost a little more, but they last you like 10 times as long. So but yeah, the main reason why I decided to do a building stream today was because it was kind of smoky outside. It did not smell too great, and I didn't want to trap myself in a big campfire for the rest of the night. So if I had to turn the AC on, it would have been pretty stinky. Today, I don't think it was due to forest fires. I think it was due to, I think somebody was just having like a campfire. And they were just kind of going ham with it. Okay, this kit is really interesting. It has a spring that it comes with. I have no idea what this spring does or what it's going to be for, but that's very unique. I haven't encountered a spring in a kit before. So that's interesting. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit bigger. It actually comes with genuine instructions as well. So, did they have a bunch of tarnished or something? Maybe, man. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but oh, dude, this one comes with a base too. Actually, that's really cool. Comes with like a little Pokeball base. Very neat. Okay, so we've got a handful of these guys. Let's see, where's step one? Okay, so I think it's double-sided. It's double-sided, so we start here and work our way over. Just gonna move some stuff over really quickly. Got too many pieces. Just lighting up trees for fun. Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. No, I think the main reason why we had so many forest fires is because we just have like a lot of old forest that never got a chance to burn. And then on top of that, then we also cut back, like provincially, our government cut back on firefighting resources last year. So I would assume that that was also part of the issue. Um, but yeah, when I was younger, we never actually had like really bad forest fire smoke. It was actually like never a thing, and it only became a thing in more recent years, maybe the past like 5 or 6. They'd be richer if they watered their plants. Okay, so I need C4. So this guy right here. This is kinda interesting. This plastic is, a little bit of a different texture compared to the other stuff. It's kinda flexible, kinda bendy, so that's pretty cool. This is currently we are building, Ho-oh. So we're currently building this guy. Yeah, actually, we were just talking about Pokemon Go, I think just before you came into the stream. I didn't really get too much into Pokemon Go. They didn't really have like a lot of like Pokestops and stuff um around my house. So it was kind of like awkward to play it. And then eventually they did like make it better, but I just didn't yeah, didn't really get into it after that. I remember when Pokemon Go first came out though. I remember I took my nephew out because he was like really excited about it. And we just walked around the neighborhood for like a couple hours, like looking for Pokemon. It's kind of cool. You did that all the time. That's really cool. Like I kind of wish they'd make it better, to be honest. I feel like they had a lot of potential for it, and I feel like there's so much room for improvement. Um, I think the concept is so cool though. It's really funny because like sometimes I'll like watch videos of like people in Japan or whatever, and they'll be like walking around, and you'll suddenly see like a bunch of people um you'd see a bunch of people like standing outside like a 7-Eleven or something, and they'll be like, "Oh, they're all playing Pokemon Go." It's just crazy. Like the market there is huge for Pokemon Go. And your uncles did too in the car. That's funny. Yeah, I've seen people play Pokemon Go in their cars as well, which is funny. Okay, so this piece is ready. So how does this one slot in though? So it goes like this. Something like this, but where? Oh, I see. Okay. So it connects like that. So we're kind of building out its neck right now. Hey, how's it going? Oh, dude, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop this in here like this. Let's see here. So just gonna go ahead and trim this guy up a little bit as well. This is going to be a pretty interesting build. It's got a lot more pieces in it, which is exciting. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, Lainey. I hope, or not Lainey, Lily. I hope you guys are able to get the help you need. That sounds terrible. So this ended up getting kind of scuffed. I don't know how I managed that. I kind of want to sand it. I might try a little bit here. I'll see how it goes. It might be bad, but it might be all right. I just kind of want to sand it just because it's a little rough. It's a little rough looking. It's not great. Just 1 second. I just need to grab a little bit of water here. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. All right. Got some water here, so we're gonna try and see if we can sand this down a little bit. I'm kind of nervous that I'm gonna ruin it, but we'll see. It should be okay, I think. It's like the bottom of the build too, so it's probably okay, but we'll see. Oh, actually, that helped a lot. That didn't take very long at all. Okay. Well, in that case, then let's smooth it out. Just gonna go ahead and smooth this, see if we can't make it a little nicer. And then we will call it a day. So we'll see here how it goes. Welcome everybody. We're currently just building a Ho-oh. We finished a Pikachu. And we're gonna be yeah, just building this guy up. I'm just sanding a piece right now. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Actually, this seems to be doing all right. It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Just gonna do a little bit more, and then we'll move on to polishing. gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with a lower polish. And just work my way up. I can't remember some. Did I ask you if you had a favorite Pokemon? I can't remember. Can't remember if you said you did or not. You did mention it. Yeah, I can't remember what you had said it was. I'm trying to just split this slightly just so I can get some of the dark spots out of there, because it kind of left like a bit of a mark. But knowing me, I'm probably just going to scuff it up worse. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Gyarados, Mega Charizard X, and Ash Greninja. Oh, man, Ash Greninja's sick. Yeah, I like Ash Greninja. He looks really cool. Those are good choices. For me, I think mine have to be... I've had a soft spot for Ivysaur in the past while. I don't know why, but yeah, Ivysaur has been kind of a favorite of mine for a bit. And then, what else? Ivysaur, I guess Umbreon, Jolteon, and Greninja. I have way too many. I could probably list like... You like blue themes? But yeah, I don't know. I have like probably more than I can count, but those are a couple that I've been enjoying recently. All right. So I'm almost done this. I just want to polish it up just a little more, just so it looks kind of similar to what it was. Let's see. I'm trying not to mess this up too. But actually, I think it turned out actually not too bad at all. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to go ahead and polish the neck a little bit. And then I think I'll call it a day on polishing this. I think it should be okay. Yeah, Lugia is cool too. I was just saying actually that I used to really like Lugia, and then now I'm kind of shifting over towards like being a Ho-Oh fan. But oh, that one was from Sun and Moon. I think I know which one you're talking about, I think. Or no, that one, are you talking about the one with the sword? I think that one's from Sword and Shield. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, that one's cool. Yeah, that one's definitely cool. All right. So now from here, we got some extra pieces that we got to do here. Let's see. So we need this piece right here. I'm reading right now. In a minute. All right. Yeah, all good. If you want, you can just actually send it to me in the Discord, and I can check it later. I have an idea of what you might be sending, but yeah, that's probably a better idea. All right, so we've connected our neck here. This is like a weirdly complicated setup. I had no clue that it was going to be like this. I thought this one was going to be super simple, but it does not seem to be the case. Oh man, okay, so we have to attach a spring now, which is so weird. I've never seen a spring required. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't check it like right at the moment, but yeah, I have an idea of what you're probably after. But it's okay. I'll let you know after the stream. Is it like super urgent? Okay. So I need to attach the spring. Not super, but still. All right. Yeah, if it's not super, then I'll probably just check after, just because I actually have no way of opening up chat at the moment. I have no way of opening up the other app without probably closing out the stream. So I want to try and avoid doing that for the time being. Um, but yeah, if it's not like super urgent, then I'll just check after right away. So this is really interesting. There's a spring here, and the instructions specifically state, don't move Ho-Oh's head until you've attached A13 because the spring might jump out and hit your face, or you might lose the spring. I like how it specifically says it might hit you in the face. It's a interesting warning. They're like, just be cautious. All right, so now we need A13. So we're going to take this A13 and we are going to go ahead and just trim up the excess, and then we're going to attach that so the spring doesn't hit us in the face. Exciting times. Exciting times. There we go. I think we're good. Okay, so if we attach this, I think that's the only thing we need to attach right now. Oh, that was satisfying. Nice click. So now if we do this, oh, okay. So yeah, it has a little bit of like a spring-loaded action going on there. Weird. Okay. Very interesting. So now we're gonna go and grab B18. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I will check it out right after stream then, as long as it's not like super super urgent. Just because I don't think I physically can check it right now. But I will. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hey, Convoy, what's up? We are currently building some more figures. So far, we built this guy, and we're on to building a Ho-Oh right now. Kind of odd because this one has a spring in it. I don't know if you can see right there. There's a spring for its neck movement, which is quite odd. I haven't seen that yet in one of these, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to attach this. This is like a weird piece here. So from the front. Okay, so it looks like we're attaching it like this. But I have no idea how this actually attaches. I think it goes in like this. Oh, I see. So you like this is gonna be its wing, and then it's gonna flap. Yeah, they're pretty cool actually. I quite enjoy them. I like them because they're one, they're actually pretty nice like build quality. And then also they're quite simple, so it's not like overly complex. Um, but yeah, they're quite a lot of fun. Also, they're like not super expensive either, and they don't require a lot of parts. So that's also pretty exciting. Oh, okay, I see. So it's supposed to snap in, I think. But it doesn't really feel like it wants to snap in, so that's kind of odd. Unless I did it wrong, but no, this looks correct to me. But I don't hear any snapping, so I don't know if it's supposed to snap in, but it's sure as heck not snapping in for me. So, it's just gonna chill there for a minute. It's just gonna chill there, and hopefully that's okay, because it doesn't snap like in the instructions. It feels like some rare collection, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. That's really weird. In the instructions, it said that this piece should snap in, but it's physically impossible to make it snap. So I'm not sure what that's about. I hope I'm not doing it wrong. But I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. There we go. There we go. We got a couple pieces polished here. Just got to get these edges smoothed out, and then we should be good to go. There we go. Okay, so now it says we need to connect this. Something like this. So it says this just connects like this, I believe. Something like this. Okay, so it should be something like that. Right now, it looks pretty janky. It looks a little janky, but when we flap the wing, his head moves up and down, which is pretty cool. Oh, you started painting today. That's cool. Are you painting like with watercolor, or are you using like acrylics or gouache or something? That's very cool. I never have been able to try, like, proper painting. Always with, like, just, like, the cheapest watercolors you could kinda get. You got 200 subs today. Whoa, no way. That's crazy. Good for you, man. Good for you. But, yeah, I've never tried actual, like, painting. Just using cheap watercolors, but, I mean, it's still fun, but you, like at least for me, I didn't realize how much of a difference, like, good quality, like, materials kinda makes. Um, it really helps a lot. I, when I was in school, I got to use, pastels, like pastel pencils, and I thought those were a lot of fun to work with. Not watercolor. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely again, like, you can sink a lot of money into your tools, that's for sure. Hey, hockey, no worries, man. No worries. We, started on the Ho-Oh. We're not too far in yet, though. This one has a lot more pieces for sure, so we'll be working at this one for a bit. There we go. Ooh, I think when I trim this one, I think I kinda gouged some of the plastic out. It's not great, but we'll try and salvage it. I think we can. I think it should be okay. Might just need to sand some of it down. You did. Yeah, Pikachu was really fast. Pikachu was very fast to build. Did not take too long to make Pikachu. I have not a ton of painting, like very, very little. Like maybe like once or twice, like a very small amount of painting on my end. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I thought it worked out pretty good and it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Pretty proud of that one. I thought I did a good job on the eyes. I was worried about those small stickers and I was very concerned about them. But I think they turned out okay. All right. So we squished the body together. It's a little rough around the edges in some portions. That's okay. We can sand that out. And if we push these down, we can see the head moves because it's got a spring on the inside, which is crazy. Quick question, why do I stream so much? Well, um, the reason why I stream so much is because one, really, I really enjoy it. But two, I wanted to stream for a really long time and I couldn't. And I realized that other people streaming brought me so much enjoyment. Just being able to like watch people's streams and like hang out or like watch people's like clips of streams and stuff like that. And I wanted to be able to bring other people enjoyment. So that's why I stream a lot. So, yeah, I just really enjoy it. The eyes looked hard the last time I was here. Yeah, the eyes were tricky. The eyes were definitely tricky. Okay, so we're on A2 now. I don't know why, but there's something about this green that I just really, really enjoy. It's like kind of almost minty. I don't know. There's something about it that like I just really like that color. Yeah, basically, I'm going as hard into streaming as I possibly can. I just want to do it as much as I possibly can and grow as much as I possibly can. I want the channel to grow, and I want everybody to have a good time. Click the right button at the right time. That's funny. There we go. But yeah, so I stream like 5 days out of the week currently. For a small time, I did stream every day, but it's a little challenging to do it daily. Like there's real life obligations or work. I also want to spend time with my family too. Um, so I don't do it all the day or every day, um, or all of the time. But yeah, I try and stream as much as I possibly can. Okay, there we go. Man, I love how like well the parts like line up and everything. That's crazy. The idea that they could like machine mold, like injection mold plastic into different shapes and like it fits together so smoothly like that is just fascinating. All right. So one thing I'm gonna do though before I attach that piece is I'm gonna do a little bit of sanding here just because I feel like some of these pieces look a little rough, especially on the underside. It looks pretty rough. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of polishing up here, and we will see how that goes. I'm hoping it'll be all right. I don't want to mess it up either. I don't want to make it ugly. I don't want to make it ugly, but we're going to try our best here. No, you should be attending school. Go to school. To be fair, though, I can't speak. Well, I was actually a pretty good student when I was in like grade school, but after grade school, I was kind of my attendance varied. It depended if it was a important class or not. But everybody should be going to school, getting a good education if possible. What time do I plan on streaming tomorrow? Pretty much the exact same time as today. So I usually stream from 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or that would be I think it's 11 p.m. Eastern. And I usually stream for 2 hours, um, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, roughly around that when I do stream. Yeah, I know your school sounds like it's not the greatest. I'll give you that. It sounds kind of rough around the edges, that's for sure. I hope that I can polish this up okay. I'm always scared that I'm gonna, like, scuff up the plastic really bad and it's gonna look terrible. But we'll see. I'm still learning how to do this myself, so I'm not perfect by any means, but that's kind of the fun of it. You learn as you go. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's also not as bright as I want it to be, so we're gonna try and make it a little better. Just chilling there for 2 days. That's funny. Hoping that I can get some of these scuff marks out because they look a little rough. I am also in Canada. I'm also from Canada. I don't play hockey though. I'm not much of a hockey connoisseur. But I do watch it on TV sometimes. Depends. Usually during family gatherings. I feel like watching sports is like the it's like the main time to watch sports is when you're like sitting around during like Thanksgiving or something with your family. Hey, thank you so much, Mushroom Master. I hope you're doing well today too. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We we built a Pikachu today, which is pretty rad. Built a Pikachu today, and now we are building a Ho-Oh. So that's pretty cool. Oh, they don't have a college guidance counselor. Yeah, that'd be helpful for sure. That'd definitely be helpful. Okay, so I feel like this back piece, it did polish up okay. It's not perfect. It's still kind of scuffed at the back, and I'm debating whether or not I want to actually try and do something about it. Um, those have no stickers. They actually do. This one, there's stickers on the white pieces for the eye, for each of the eyes, and then there's actually a sticker on the bottom end of the tail. And I would say I did pretty well with these stickers today. I don't think you can tell. Yeah, Sticker Pro, that's right. We're getting there. We're getting there. This one that we're currently building actually has a lot of stickers. It has a whole sticker sheet. So looking forward to that. I'm being a little sarcastic there, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It's just it'll be interesting to say the least. I'm gonna actually try and split this a little bit, and then I just want to separate it so that I can sand this down a little bit more, just because I really don't like how that looks. And I just want to make it look a little bit better. Just because it looks kind of rough. It looks a little rough around the edges right now. So let's see if this completely messes it up. Hopefully not, but we're just gonna hope. We're gonna hope and pray that I don't mess it up. And if I do, we're gonna have a little laugh over it. Because I think at that point there's nothing I can do if I mess it up. But we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. So you can see it's kind of scuffed now. But hopefully this will do. But yeah, how's everybody's weekend going? Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend so far. It's a long weekend here this weekend, so I am pretty happy. Pretty happy about that. You can't go wrong with a long weekend. Okay, that was actually a pretty good knock-knock joke. That's funny. Okay. Please say it kind of fixed it and didn't make it worse. Oh yeah, actually it kind of did. Okay. It kind of worked. Let's just go ahead and give it a little more sanding just in case. Just gonna go ahead, do this. I think it should be okay, but let's just clean it up a little and see. Oh yeah, that's not looking half bad. Chicken butt? Oh my gosh. Okay, so my girlfriend does that to me all the time. I'll be like, hey dude, guess what? She'll just say chicken butt every single time without fail. Gets me every single time, and then I roll my eyes, and then I laugh because I'm like, I fall for it every single time. I'm like, oh my gosh. My dad does that to me too. It's never ending. It's relentless. Yeah, so right now I'm actually sanding it. Um, and it's just because there was like a little bit of indenting here. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but sometimes when I snip the pieces out of the sprues, so like as I snip the pieces out of this, if I snip too close to the edge, sometimes it will take off a little piece of the plastic right in the center. So it leaves kind of like these like divots in the model, which aren't really that nice to look at. So I'm just sanding it to try and alleviate that somewhat. And so if I sand it, it'll polish it out, and then we should. Yeah, it takes a little extra piece. That's right. So by doing this, we're just trying to essentially smooth it out so that it looks like it was like completely smooth from the factory, and like so you don't notice it. Sometimes I don't bother doing this. Like sometimes I just kind of leave it because it's not really that noticeable, but sometimes I like spending a little bit extra time and care on these models just so it looks a little nicer. A lot of the time when you first look at it, yeah. Am I ending when I'm done the Ho-Oh? That's a good question. So I'm probably gonna end in like 1 hour. So 1 hour from here. I don't know if I'll actually finish the Ho-Oh today. So 1 hour from now is probably around the time when I'm gonna end stream. So we'll see how far we get. We might not actually get to finish the Ho-Oh today. And if that's the case, we will probably finish it in a future stream, which will probably be in sometime within the next week or so. I don't stream model building every day. I usually stream gaming more so. But some days I just feel like mixing it up and seeing how far we can get with a new model. So it just kind of depends on my mood. Yeah, I got way more boxes. So if you want to see more model building, they will happen in the future. Will happen in the future. But the nice thing too is like if you ever do miss a stream, you can always go back and watch the video on demand. So if you ever do want to check out some of the other models I built. They're all up on my channel. And the nice thing is too, like if you just kind of want to see the process, you can even speed up the videos as well. So you don't have to watch it on like regular speed if you don't want to. What do I play? I play basically everything. I like pretty much every genre. Coming up in September, I'll be playing the new Legend of Zelda game that's going to be coming out. Right now, we've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, which has been a lot of fun. We're currently on the DLC, so we just beat the base game. And then yeah, also whatever's on Game Pass is also available. Um, in October, we'll probably be playing some horror games, just because it is the month of Halloween. And then as well, what else? Um, yeah, I played. I'm big into like Dark Souls and games like that. I like Pokemon. Um, yeah, pretty much everything. I play PlayStation, Xbox, PC, um, anything Nintendo. I basically love everything. Like I like Animal Crossing, I like Pokemon, I like one game that I kind of want to play at some point is I want to try the new Doom or like the latest Doom. I haven't played that yet. Um so there's quite a lot of variety that I like. So I feel like there's something for everybody, you know? I feel like there's something for everybody. If you like a certain genre, I'll probably play it at some point. Kai, careful about your personal information there, bud. Don't give people too much info. It's good to be safe online. I have the vibes of a person who mostly enjoys what Nintendo gives. Um, yeah, Xbox has no exclusives right now. Um, yeah, I think like the only Xbox exclusive that I've really been into in recent years has been probably the Forza Horizon games. I really like those. Um, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Dead Rising remake or like remaster that they're doing. I definitely want to play that at some point. It comes out in September, but I'm probably going to play it in maybe October at some point. Um, I really love the original, so that's something that I have planned. See, for me, I found that I found that for me personally, I never really got to play a lot of like the original PlayStation titles, so like PS1, PS2, even into PS3. There's a lot of like exclusives that I missed, so I really want to get around to playing those at some point. I've played some, but not all of them. So yeah, I'd really like to try that at some point. I feel like that'd be really cool. Like I really want to try like Ape Escape. Um, and just like a lot of just various like random like RPGs and like exclusive titles that were only on the PlayStation. But yeah, I mainly played the Xbox when that was around. I was huge on Halo. I'm still huge on Halo, but like more like the original Halos. That's more my style. This actually came out pretty well. This is a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be, and yeah, I feel like it polished up pretty decently. Pretty pleased with that. That worked out pretty nicely. So we're gonna keep on going. It's not perfect by any means. You can still kind of see the issue there, but it's a lot better than it was. So I'm gonna call it a day on that one. So we're gonna continue. So we need A12 or A212. So that's what we're gonna go find. A212. Here we go. Yeah, Halo 3. Oh man. Halo 3 was my bread and butter for about 4 years straight. I played the heck out of Halo 3. Um, it's honestly one of my favorites. I want to go dig out my 360 and I want to upload some Halo 3 clips that I have saved. If I was a trainer, who would I be? Oh man. I don't know if I could pick one. Like, do you mean from like an anime or from just like the games? Because I think if I was a trainer from the games, I would have to be probably a ghost type or something. I feel like the ghost types are really cool. That and dark type, they just seem to have really cool designs. But oh man, I don't know. The more I think about it though, I'm also like, I don't know. There's so many cool options available. I feel like it's so hard to choose. Once they make something that doesn't run like Bloodborne for 60 bucks, yeah. I should get a Master Chief figurine. Oh man, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, actually that's really cool. I don't know if you remember McFarlane, I think it was McFarlane. They made like the original Halo 3 figures, like the licensed figures or whatever. Those were really cool. I loved those. I thought those were great. Um, they had all the different like multiplayer armor sets and stuff. No Warhammer 40K? No, I have not gotten into Warhammer 40K yet. I feel like that is a can of worms that I don't know. It's expensive. It is expensive. But I feel like if I did get into it, I'd probably really get into it. All right, let's see here. This is kind of a weird piece to snap in. There's a lot of connection points. There we go. There we go. Perfect. It's kind of hard to get that piece connected, but now that we got it, it's nice and snug. And then watch, I'll like find like some sort of scuff mark or something, and I'll be like, oh no, I have to fix it. Right on. Thank you, Kai. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Oh, Shadow of the Colossus. Dude, I recently played Shadow of the Colossus like last year and I thought it was so good. I really enjoyed that game. That was so cool. Shadow of the Colossus was so enjoyable. I've heard some people like have tried it and they're like, "Oh, it kind of feels old or it kind of feels dated." And I'm like, "No, I mean it's an older game, but it's like it's awesome." Like to yeah, like I don't know. I to be fair though, to be fair, I do understand because like a lot of people they play like remasters and stuff like that and they don't understand like the like the time of when the game came out. But like man, like the fact that you can climb on the monsters and like it's so like interactive in that regard is just like, oh, it's so cool. I love that. Yeah, it is. It really is like a concept no other. Some you had a question. Oh, is it boss to boss or is it more traditional? So, you kind of have like this hub location where you start out. And so like actually I could probably show you on this grid. So like if like you had, I don't know, I'm just gonna use random pieces here. So the tip of this laser beam, this would be your like hub location, and then you have like a whole world around that hub location. And so every single time you try and defeat like a new colossus, you have to ride a horse and you go to a certain location, and then there will be a boss there. So then you like climb on the boss, and it's kind of like a puzzle. And so you beat the boss, and then you get warped back to the central location, and then you like go to like a new spot. And so it's kind of like a puzzle game. But yeah, you're right. It's like it's a piece of art. It really is. Oh, what other characters do I have left to build? Okay, so that's a can of worms. I have two more Pokemon. So I have a Score Bunny and a Bulbasaur. And then I have all of these Gundam kits. So I've got yeah, I've got a small collection here that I have to build yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got Gundam too. We've got Gundam as well. So I if it's a small collection, it's a tiny collection. Not that big. To be fair, I got a whole bunch of those as a gift like about a year and a half ago. So they were a very very nice gift that I received. So I'm very excited. I said Warhammer 40K is expensive, then I have Gundam. The thing is though, isn't like with Warhammer 40K, isn't it like a huge army? Like maybe I'm ignorant on this. I don't know. I always assumed that like each figure was like kind of like you had your main army and then you had like some huge pieces that are pretty expensive. But I'm not too familiar with it, so maybe I'm just ignorant on the fact. But yeah, no, I love Gundam though. They are sick. They're really cool. All right, so the next piece that we need a beak here. We need C3 and C2. So we're building out his mouth right now. Building out his mouth. Hopefully I can do this without making a huge mess. Zone of Enders. No, I've heard of Zone of Enders and I want to try it at some point. I've heard it's good, but I haven't looked up much about it. I've just kind of heard it by name. I've really been meaning to Oh, it's the same creator of Metal Gear Solid. Oh, sweet. Okay, so then it's probably really good then. How big is the box for it? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. All right, let's see. How do I attach this? Oh, okay, this goes on the top half here. I think. How do I connect this? That's another series that I actually want to play. I have not played a lot of the Metal Gear Solid games. I played 5, but I really want to get into the rest of the series. So I did buy uh, the collector like pack or like the like remake pack or whatever it was recently, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. So I'm looking forward to that at some point because I really liked five. I thought five was a lot of fun, but the story was kind of iffy, especially near the end there. But I thought it was a pretty good game. No horror characters. Uh, do you mean like for for models? Do you mean or? All right, so movies, games, figurines. I don't have any horror figurines actually. I don't know if they have like buildable figurines, but that'd be pretty cool. But no, I haven't gotten any horror figurines yet. Um, I do really like horror games though. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's another thing though that I also want to play. I want to play the Resident Evil 2 remake again because I really like that game. Um, but yeah, I love the Resident Evil titles. I want to go and play Silent Hill because I haven't played this the first couple Silent Hills. I played Silent Hill 4, and I also played Downpour, which I thought was really fun. Um, dude, Pyramid Head would be awesome. Yeah, a nice Pyramid Head figure would be really cool. What was my inspiration to start a channel? Um, I yeah, I really enjoyed watching other people stream. I also really enjoyed like watching people make YouTube videos. I realized how happy it made me to watch other people's content. And so I just wanted to be able to do the same thing for other people. So I wanted to just start my own channel. And then I started my own channel and I realized I started having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, I was actually looking up, speaking of Silent Hill, I was looking up if there was a way to play like PT again, because I never got to play PT on the PS4 when it came out. Um, and I played like a remade version on the PC at some point. Um, but I didn't realize that a lot of them got taken down off PC. So I'm like, dang, I wanna try like the full experience. Um, but yeah, I feel like it'd be pretty cool. It was really interesting too how PT inspired like so many other horror games as well. I thought that was very interesting. Let's see. Okay, so these are the next pieces here. We need A2 and we need A1. So we're cutting out his feet now. He's got some crazy talons on this guy. They might be kind of hard to cut out though. I'm trying to see if there's like an easy way to do this without marking them up. Oh, there might be. There might be. I just got to get the right angle on this. Still gutted about Silent Hills. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Very sad. I'm excited to see like what other game devs will do in response to that. I feel like eventually we're going to start seeing like a lot of inspired, you know. Oh man, no kidding. It hurts so bad knowing they canceled it just because of pachinko. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. Oh, what happened? Um essentially there was a game called PT, which is it stands for playable teaser. And it was a Silent Hill like the next it was supposed to be a teaser game for the next Silent Hill entry. Somewhere along the lines, the publisher Konami decided to not go ahead with making more games, and they decided to enter the pachinko business, which is essentially just gambling. It's gambling in Japan. And so they went ahead with that. And unfortunately, they canceled the next Silent Hill entry. And so we had to wait a very long time. And they are bringing back Silent Hill. However, we'll have to wait and see if it ends up being any good. Um, so we'll have to see. Bloober Team is very mediocre. I haven't heard much about them. You've never played any horror games except for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty? Oh, yeah, I guess that is kinda like a horror experience. Yeah, I really hope it's good too. You asked when I was the only on stream. Do you remember what I said? I don't. My short-term memory is dying. Yeah, it does suck, but, it happens sometimes, You can't, sometimes things just don't work out, but there was a lot of good games that did come from, like, the playable teaser. Like, Resident Evil, took a lot of inspiration from that. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8. Um, so it's not all bad, but, I haven't seen a ton on Silent Hill F. I've kinda been, like, holding off and just waiting, hoping that when it releases, I'll take a look at it and I'll be very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I heard the robot level, if you side with Reed, is scary. I never actually ended up playing that level. Yeah, Resident Evil 7 is very much a big PT level. It's very, very similar. Yeah, I would say actually PT, yeah, I would say you're right. PT is pretty well one of the, one of the best pieces of marketing. It's, it's very special. I mean, considering people are still talking about it today, and it's been like what, like since 2014, so that's over 10 years. It's definitely something special. Definitely something special. You only see that once in a blue moon, that's for sure. Just gonna cut out these pieces here. Um, ugh. It only has a trailer, but the guy that's writing the story is an amazing writer. Oh, cool. Hey, no worries, Kai. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah, I did side with Songbird. I don't know. I felt like Reed was, I don't know. He just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I knew that Songbird was was gonna pull some shenanigans as well, but I don't know. I was like, to heck with it. I felt very in my Cyberpunk playthrough, I felt very anti-establishment. So I was like, to heck with it. All right, see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming by. Glad you had fun. Oh man, okay, so I've played Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Um, I haven't played 4 or any of the Devil May Cries after. I've been meaning to get around to it at some point. But yeah, I just haven't played them yet. But I really did enjoy the first couple Devil May Cries. I thought they were pretty cool. Reed would have shot you if you sided with the song and went down the elevator. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, DMC 5. 4 is all right. Yeah, I heard really good things actually about DMC 5. Bayonetta, again, I played part of Bayonetta, didn't finish it. I've been meaning to go back to it, but I really want to play the whole series. Like I got like halfway through and then I just got distracted with other games or something. I don't really remember what happened, but um same with the same thing happened to me with Nier Automata. I really liked that game. I played through the like part 1. I didn't get through the second playthrough. I got like halfway through the second playthrough. Um but I've heard like the third like playthrough is the way to go. Vanquish. I haven't played Vanquish. Um Again, I've heard Vanquish is really good. But I just yeah, I haven't gotten around to it. I see it goes on sale really like often, so I'm like, man, I should just go ahead and try it out. All right. So, did I make a mistake? I might have. I might have made a mistake here. I love Platinum Games. I think Platinum Games makes really good games. I'm just really dog water at them. I'm not good. I'm not good at them, but they're so much fun. This is your recommendation? Oh, okay, right on. I'll have to bump that up on the list then. What's my stream setup like right now or usually like when I'm playing games? Right now my stream setup is literally I'm streaming from a cell phone and I have a tiny little like holder. I have a tiny little holder for my cell phone and that's what we're streaming off of right now. We're going like very rough jerry rig setup at the moment. Um, but on average, I do have a I do have a setup. I can't show you at the moment. Also, it's like terribly messy. It looks really bad right now, but I'll have to do a video and show you stream setup at some point. 1K sub for a face reveal. Oh man, I don't know. I think it might take more than 1K. I don't know. All right, let's see. Let's see here. I value my privacy, so I have not had the desire to do a face reveal. All right, did I do this right? I think I connected them right. Oh, sorry. I think we lost connection there for a second. Let me know if you can still hear me. I think we should be okay, but hopefully. Um, yeah, true enough. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do a face reveal anytime soon. Um, they're re-releasing Shadows of the Damned. Okay, see, I've heard of Killer 7. I never got to play Killer 7, but I have seen Shadows of the Damned. Um, I just again never played it. I it's on the list. 1 million subs, maybe, maybe, but also I feel like if I like hit that sub count, I feel like it would be less likely for me to show my face. Trust me, you're not missing much. You're not missing much. Oh, his beak fell off again. That beak is really loose. It's a very loose beak. There we go. It's back in action. All right, so we got some claws here. We got some feet set up. Ooh, he's kind of top heavy right now though. He's falling over. Gotta glue it? Yeah, maybe. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thanks for coming by. You do deserve a lot more love. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, true, true, exactly. Yeah, you never know. You never know. But yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm just chilling right now. We're in no rush. We're in no rush to hit any kind of goals. If they do happen, that'd be great. But otherwise, it's all good. We're having fun. So that's what matters. All right. So now I think we're on A2. So we're getting some wings together now. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, even if it doesn't, we're getting to chat with people, we're having fun, we're building a community. That's like literally what I wanted to do is just to be able to build like a chill place for everybody to come and hang out and yeah, just have fun, I feel like there's a lot of like negativity on the internet. Like there's just a lot of negative things in life in general. So I just want to yeah, I just want to have a chill place where people can come and chill and have fun and just relax. That's what this is for me, really. It's where I can chill and come and have fun and relax. So I want other people to be able to have that too. So yeah. Alrighty. Let's see here. Did I cut out the right piece? I don't even know what piece I just cut out. A10, and I need to cut out A1 as well. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Sometimes I start cutting pieces out and I'm not even reading the numbers, and then later I go like, "Oh man, I should have read what the heck I was doing." I just start absent-mindedly snipping pieces, and then it catches me off guard, and I'm like, "Oh man." Nowadays, everyone's very hateful. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's definitely tricky. I find like what I have personally done is like I basically self-censor myself where I like curate my internet usage as much as possible so that I'm seeing as much positive stuff as possible. And I feel like it helps a lot. Um, you split your attention to animals because of it. Yeah, totally, exactly. Like I focus on the positive things wherever I can, and I find that that's helped a lot. Um, and so I actually don't see a lot of negative stuff online just because I don't pay attention to it and I don't like let myself see it just because like I'm like, don't need to, don't need to. It's not worth it. If it's something like super important, I'll probably hear about it anyways. But otherwise, it's like, whatever, whatever. All right. So we need to cut out this piece of the wing here. It's really interesting because these wings are like really like flexible. It's really flexible plastic. Dogs asking for pets and cats sleeping on my lap. Oh man, no kidding, right? Pets are great. They're awesome. That's true. As a relatively long viewer, you're taking the right steps. Remember when it was me and you, two streams in a row, and your audience is growing and you're on our way. Drew, that's yeah, true. We're getting there. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. And I'm just so grateful to like everybody who wants to come and hang out and like have fun. Like I'm glad that like we're getting a positive reception on things because that makes me really happy. I'm really glad that people are enjoying hanging out and having fun. Yeah, and that's true too. I mean, that's just life too, though, like it can't always be like sunshine and roses. Sometimes that's just life. Things happen. Yeah, of course. Yeah, true. Stuff can be stressful and we do need to escape every once in a while. So that's what I hope to bring people is just like a moment of like being able to escape and just have some fun. All right, so I think I have this together. I just need to somehow slot this in, but I don't know. Okay, so these wings, they kinda, like, slot in like a sandwich, which is really interesting. I'm so surprised that this model is so intricate. I thought it was gonna be, like, super simple. Um, so I'm actually kinda curious about some of the other sets. They had a Groudon set, which was really big. Um, and I was very curious about the Groudon set, but it was a little bit pricier, so I was like, "I'll save it for another day." They had, like, a ton of those kits there, so I was like, "I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush to get it." But, I'm curious how complex that one is because it looked like it was a little bit bigger. Gonna go ahead and trim this guy up a little here. Ta-da! That's good. One sec, I just need to stretch here. Oh, a little bit hunched over. So every once in a while, I like to just get a quick stretch in. Get a quick stretch. It's good for your neck. There we go. Oh, right on. Congrats on getting your driver's license, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that is really good. Oh man, exactly. It's better late than never. Um, I uh, I got mine when I was 18, but it took me a while to kind of feel comfortable, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. You're 28, right on, man. No worries. You know what? Everybody does it at like their own pace, so no worries at all. No worries at all. Like I know a lot of people, like a lot of my friends, like when we were like younger, like around 18, or even younger. Like I know some of my friends, like when I was in high school, they were like, "Hey, like I'm gonna get my driver's license," and they went and they did it, and their parents allowed them to, and whatever. Um, and then they ended up totaling their cars, or they ended up getting in accidents and stuff like that. And I think it's a big responsibility, to drive. And so I think it cannot hurt to just wait, you know? So no worries there. Don't feel bad about that at all. Um, you're still on your 6-month probation period. I didn't take 10 years. uh, I took my time because I need to pay it with my own money. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's fair too. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, you're welcome. It's that's awesome. Like that's the thing too. Like I find like it's never too late to start something, and it's never like I don't know. Everybody goes at their own pace. There's so many things like that I am learning, and I'm kind of embarrassed about learning so late in life, but uh I just try to remind myself, everybody goes at their own pace, and there's no shame in learning something. You should always be proud about learning something. I don't feel my age at all. Dude, you and me both, man. You and me both. I don't feel my age either. It's totally normal. Totally normal. I think a lot of people in their 20s don't feel they don't feel their age just because like this generation has yeah, we got hit with like a bunch of like financial issues and like all sorts of stuff. So like you have people like living with their parents still, or you have people like transferring between jobs or like all sorts of different reasons. Everybody's like all over the place when it comes to like the millennial, like late millennial, Gen Z, early Gen Z generations. Yeah, you should. If you haven't congratulated yourself, you should. That's true. I think that's like a awesome achievement. Alrighty. Whew. Man, it was toasty today. It's getting pretty warm, and it's like getting warm in this room, and I'm like, oh, I'm baking. I'm baking. I feel like some chocolate chip cookies in here. I'm melting. Your cousin is 3 years old. My uncle is 3 years younger than my mom. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's funny how that works, huh? Cousins and aunts and uncles and stuff like that. When I was in school, um, I had a lot of friends who they were like, "Oh yeah, my uncle's like a year older than me," and I'm like, "What? How does this work?" Dealing with mental health and some other things in life, in a way, helped me be a little more mature. So I take my time to recommend the younger generation not to lose their life. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, I've had my fair share of mental health struggles. Totally get what you're saying. Totally get that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can make it hard, that's for sure. No doubt. But yeah, I mean, again though, that's yeah, that's just the challenge of life. But we just got to take it one day at a time. We get there. We get there eventually. We get there eventually. It's one of those things. Okay. I need B6 and B11. Okay, so these bottom ones. Oh, dude, congrats on being sober, man. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. That is awesome news. That's like so good. Oh man, I totally remember how that is too. Like feeling lonely or whatever. And you know what? You sometimes still feel lonely even when you're in a relationship. As odd as that sounds. Sometimes you just feel lonely. But my number one recommendation is just don't feel the need to rush into anything. Cuz that's what I did when as soon as I could, and I regret that deeply. Oh man. Okay. So we got these wings cut out. These wings are actually looking pretty good. I'm pretty excited to put these on the model. I feel like that's going to be really cool. They're going to look really awesome in a sec here. Um, let's see. Just gonna trim these up just a little bit. That is super weird. My phone just came up with like a pop-up from Google at like the worst possible time. You cope by trying to make money? Oh, man. Well, I mean, sometimes that can be good, like, having a goal in mind, that can definitely help. Like, it's good to have, like, a goal to, like, set your mind to, because in a way, I kinda do that with streaming in a lot of ways. Because, like I said, like, this is, like, a nice little escape for me. It's the only step forward you can take. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Yeah, you gotta, like, kinda, like, take agency into your own hands kinda thing and just, try your best. No worries, man. Regardless of what you did, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It just matters as long as you're healthy and you're trying to live your best life. I think that's all anybody can ask from you, right? Like, I used to volunteer. When I was a teenager, I used to do volunteer work with, like, the homeless. And so what I used to do is I used to go with, like, this youth group, and we would hand out, like, sandwiches and, like, coffees and stuff, and, it was really eye-opening for me because I realized that, like, everybody's just trying to, like, live their life, you know? And, they're just trying to get through struggles any way that they can. And so, like, it's kinda like you, I can't judge somebody for what they did or are doing, especially if they're just trying to get by. Ooh, that was a click. That was a click and a half. Hey, Rajneesh. We are currently building a model kit. We built a Pikachu earlier, and we're now building a Ho-Oh. So we've kind of assembled it a little bit, but it's we still got some way to go. But we're currently assembling wings, doing physics questions. Right on, man. I wish you good luck with those physics questions. Oh yeah, fentanyl is a big problem in Canada. Um, Man, like, I went downtown a couple weeks ago and I saw people, like, slumped over, and they're just standing, like, upright, but they're, like, slumped completely over, like, their torso is basically, like, they're, like, touching their feet, and, yeah, it's a real sad sight, and, it's tough. It's really, really tough, so I try not to judge anybody for what they do. It's, yeah, it's tough. Don't wanna bring conversation to a family channel. No worries, man. No worries. Fentanyl is it's just a very addictive drug. It's just a very, very addictive drug, and, it does a lot of harm to people. So, it's, uh, it's very unfortunate. Yeah, it's not super much like a family channel, but it is a safe place. That's a good way of putting it. I'm definitely not 100% family friendly. I do my fair share of swearing. I try not to, but I kinda have sometimes I have a bit of a sailor's mouth, but I try not to. There we go. Oh, no, it's all good, man. No worries. No worries at all. No worries at all. It's all good. All good. I appreciate your consideration, though. I really do. But you're all good. No worries at all. But I am glad to hear that you're doing better. I'm really glad. That makes me very happy. And that's super exciting that you got your driver's license. That's super dope. That's so cool. I know for me, like, the first time I started driving, it felt really weird to go anywhere by myself. I think, like, the first, like, 6 months after I had my license, I didn't really go driving by myself at all. I always had somebody in the car with me because it just felt weird being alone. I was like, "What is this?" But since then, I, like, go places by myself all the time, and I'm like, "This is weird still, but it's cool." It's cool being able to have that freedom. Yeah, we do have a Discord too as well. If any of you want to join the Discord, it's not in the description here. It's on any of the like gaming live streams. You'll see the description in the description. You'll see a link for the Discord. So if you do want to join, uh, by all means, feel free. Um, it's pretty chill. It's a little quiet. We don't chat too much there yet, but yeah, it's coming along. Hey, see you later, man. Good luck with your studies. Thanks for coming by. Oh, no worries if you don't have Discord. That's totally fine. Totally fine. I just thought if you did, you're more than welcome to join. We all can't progress alone, but I'm super happy that I've been doing all these things for myself. Yeah, totally. Exactly. Totally. That's very true. Oh, interesting. This wing did not snap together. Oh man, you're welcome, dude. Yeah, you should definitely feel proud. Definitely feel proud of how far you've come. That's awesome. That's really good news. Yeah, you should feel proud. That's really exciting. Oh man, okay, we finally finished the wings. The wings took actually a long time. I don't know why they took so long, but the wings they took a minute here. It took a minute, but we got them. Slot these in. There we go. It's looking not half bad now. And so the cool thing is if we push down the wings, the head moves. It's got a little spring inside, so that's actually pretty cool. I had no idea it had like movement associated with it, so that's pretty cool. I was a happy surprise. There we go. All right. He still doesn't want to stay upright though. I think I have to add some extra pieces to his feet or something. It looks like we're building his butt now. They took a minute because I came in here to ask a shit ton of questions. Ah, no worries. No worries. It's all good. I like chatting though, so I'm a bit of a chatterbox, so I always like chatting. Always like chatting. So it's fun when people come in and wanna chat with everybody. That's the one thing that I wish YouTube streaming had more of is I wish there was more chatters. Just because I think it makes it more fun. Whereas on Twitch, uh, live streaming is a lot more. There's a lot more chatting going on. It's just interesting how the I guess like culture is slightly different on YouTube versus Twitch. Hey, we finished one of these sprues. So we got one done. We just cut out his tail pieces. They look really cool actually. They look pretty neat. Yeah, on Twitch, that's the only problem. On Twitch, I don't get views. There's just a lot of competition on Twitch, so that it does make it a little trickier. It does make it a little trickier, that's for sure. All right, so I need to take this, hold it like this, and we're gonna go like this, I think. Something like that. You from Canada? Any Portuguese food chains there? We do have Nando's. Yeah, we have Nando's here. I didn't realize Nando's was Portuguese. That's interesting. It does look like a fan. Looks like a big tail fan. I mean, essentially that is what it is, I guess. That's definitely similar to it. Okay, so we made the shapes line up. Now we need to stick it onto his butt. So we got to do this. Hey, there we go. Oh, now that we got the tail on, the tail gives it balance. That's cool. It's looking good. Australia has Frango. I don't think I've heard of that one. Nando's is a food chain. So it's like you go in, they have like chicken, and then they've got a fairly famous, I think, like hot sauce as well. Um, so yeah, it's a chicken restaurant, but it's pretty good. I like it. I've only been there once though. I've been meaning to try it again. But there's none that are really like close by, so they're all kind of a bit of a drive. Got to go into the city for them. It isn't in Portugal, but the Portuguese piri piri is Portuguese. Oh, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. That's cool. All right, so now we're cutting out a base. This base is really cool. It also comes with a base. I totally forgot about that. The base is like a Pokeball, which is really neat. Very cool. And then it has a little bit of a stand as well, which I completely forgot about. I was wondering why it wasn't standing up, and then I realized, oh yeah, it comes with a stand. It comes with a stand because it doesn't fit on its own, or it doesn't stay up on its own. There we go. Just cut out some of these pieces. I am not a Drake fan personally. I'm also not a huge hockey fan, actually. Um, I'm not huge on sports. I like skateboarding. I guess that counts as a sport, but it's not like a traditional sport, I suppose. But yeah, I'm never really been huge on sports. Never been a big sports guy. All right, let's see. How does this connect? Oh, I think like this. Something like that. There we go. Here we are. So now we take, which direction is that? Something like this. It says put it, oh, go in from underneath. Oh, this is a weird setup. Okay. I have to finagle it a little bit here. Oh, cool. So he's flying. That's very cool. And we can push down the wings and his head moves. That's dope. That's really cool. Ah, football. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, we do call it soccer. That's true. At the very least, two Portuguese-born players who play for Canada. Oh, okay, right on. Cool. Yeah, I'm not. I don't keep up much with football. Either of the footballs, I should say. But it is really popular here too. There's a lot of people that love football here. Yeah, that's what the spring was for. So there's a spring inside the torso, and when you push the wings down, it pushes the head down too. So that's pretty cool. All right. So, oh, I see. Did I do this right? I think I might have actually put this in the wrong way. I think if I put it in like this. Oh yeah, there we go. This is how it's supposed to be. So he's flying. So he's like in flight. That's very cool. You guys went to the quarterfinals. I think I recall hearing football fans excited about that. I think they were pretty excited. Um, but yeah, I don't really keep up with it too much. So we basically got the majority of this model built out, but we just need to put stickers on now, which I think I'm gonna save for next time. But is there a Zapdos too? No, actually, I don't think there's Zapdos, or at least if there is, I haven't seen one. I was trying to check on their website for what different models they have, but their website seems to be missing a whole bunch. So I don't know. I don't know. There could be. There could be a Zapdos. I think there's a Groudon. There's also a. I think they have the black and white legendaries. I don't remember the names of them. Um, I think they have a Lugia. I'm blanking on what other legendaries they have. I don't think they have any of the like the bird trio. Like I don't think they have Articuno or Moltres or Zapdos. Um, but I'll have to double check because like I said, I was looking on their website and they didn't have a full list. So, however, uh, we do have a Greninja here. We have Greninja here. We also have a Rayquaza and also a Mimikyu. And then we also have an Eevee and a Pikachu. So they've got a decent variety though. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what other ones they release in time. No worries. Yeah, Ho-Oh was part of Gold and Silver. It was one of the two like big legendaries. So they have Ho-Oh and then they have Lugia. But with that, that's going to bring us to the end of the stream today. So we actually we got a decent way through. We built almost two, almost two. We just need the stickers to be put on. Um, oh, the owl's name. Oh, I'm blanking on it. I don't remember either, to be honest. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't remember. But no worries. I won't forget. I won't forget. I'll be doing some exercise tomorrow probably. Yeah, you're right. It was Gen 2. It was in gold and silver. But yeah, I don't remember what its name was. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. But thank you so much for joining today. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It was a good time. Um, Tomorrow I'll probably be doing some gaming. And then sometime further in the week we'll probably finish off this model. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for coming around. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.